Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will see what is saddle point and some of the rules for the game theory. So we will see today rule for game theory. In previous video we have already learned what is game theory, what are the different application of game theory, what are the different characteristics of the game theory, modes of game theory, and different definitions, or we can say terms, which is used for the game theory. Today we will see the rule for the game theory. So first rule I will explain over here, that is rule number 1. So look for pure strategy, and it is also called as a saddle point. Clear? Now we will see this rule by using one of the example. Clear? So let's start for that. Now here I will consider player A. Here I will consider player A. Now this player A I will consider always winner. Clear? Now this particular A having different three strategies, that is L, M and N. Clear? Now there is another player. So here I am considering two player theory. So let's say player B, and this player is having two different strategies. So these are the different 2 P and Q are the strategies. If you observe for A, it's having three strategies, and if you consider player B, then it's having three strategies. Clear? Now here I will write, wait, I will write the matrix -3, -2, 2, 3, 4 and 3. Now what I have written over here, so all the values indicating it is related to the player A. So if player A plays the strategy L, now this is a game between A and B. Now here I am considering A as a winner and B as a loser. As we have seen, what is a pure strategy? When net payoff must be equal to the 0. So if someone is gaining, means someone is losing. So in this game A is gaining and B is losing. So if this particular player A, if he play the, let's say, strategy L, in that case here if you observe -3 is written, then what is meaning of this -3? Which means that A is losing -3 rupees to player B. Clear? If you draw matrix for player B, then it is a +3. Clear? Now here if you observe this particular L strategy, it will get -3 rupees when player B plays strategy P. Suppose player B plays strategy Q, in that case player A will get +3. So loss for B and gain for player A. Clear? Now if I ask you, if player A will play irrespective of player B, अगर player A L strategy प्ले करता है, प्लेयर बी कौन सा भी स्ट्रैटेजी प्ले करने दो, वो पी करने दो या क्यू करने दो, एल को कितना नुकसान होगा? There will be a -3. So for that purpose I am here writing -3. So if player A plays this strategy, if he play M strategy, in that case irrespective of player B strategy, how many, oh sorry, minimum gain, we can say minimum gain, or we can say payoff, total payoff, minimum total payoff. So from these two, I can say it is a -2. Now if he plays n strategy, in that case he will get minimum 2 rupees. क्लियर, आपको यहां से पता चला होगा, अगर प्लेयर ए एन स्ट्रैटेजी प्ले करता है तो उसको मिनिमम कितना फायदा होगा, उसको फायदा होगा 2 रुपए का। क्लियर, इरेस्पेक्टिव ऑफ प्लेयर बी स्ट्रैटेजी, अगर प्लेयर बी पी स्ट्रैटेजी प्ले करता है तो उसको 2 रुपए होगा, और प्लेयर बी क्यू स्ट्रैटेजी प्ले करता है उसको 3 रुपए का होगा। इज दैट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? सो हियर आई एम राइटिंग all value are minimum, that is row minimum. Is that clear? So many people teach you take row minimum. Why minimum? Because A will get minimum gain irrespective of strategy of player B. Likewise, if you observe for B, B is we consider as a loss. Clear? Now maximum loss that can be occurred if the player B plays the strategy P. In that case, if you observe, then maximum loss may occur of rupees 2, because here if you observe, this is a gain for B. Again this is -2 rupees gain for B. Here -2 is there if I consider the player B. Clear? So maximum loss कितना हो रहा है B को, 2 रुपए का हो रहा है अगर प्लेयर B P स्ट्रैटेजी प्ले करता है। वैसे ही अगर वही प्लेयर B Q स्ट्रैटेजी प्ले करेगा तो क्या होगा, उसको मैक्सिमम लॉस कितना होगा, ₹4। क्लियर? नाउ दैट्स व्हाई वी कंसिडर column maximum. So here we consider the column maximum. Now what we want value for game. यहां से मुझे क्या निकालना है अभी, वैल्यू फॉर गेम। अभी क्या करेंगे हम, इसमें से एक वैल्यू सेलेक्ट करेंगे। अभी प्लेयर ए का एम क्या रहेगा, उसका प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमम होना चाहिए। क्लियर? तो यहां पे हमने निकाला क्या था, मिनिमम प्रॉफिट। तो यहां से हम क्या करेंगे, वी विल कंसीडर द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू फ्रॉम द मिनिमम। क्लियर? सो इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ मैक्स मिन। सो इफ यू कंसीडर these all 3 values, then 2 value is the max minimum value. Now likewise if you consider the player B is loser, लेकिन वो क्या चाहता है, उसका मिनिमम लॉस होना चाहिए। क्लियर? तो वो क्या करेगा, मिन मैक्स, व्हाट आई एम राइटिंग, मिन मैक्स, जो भी मैक्सिमम लॉस है उसमें से जो भी मिनिमम होगा वो प्लेयर बी का रहेगा। सो हियर इफ in the problem statement, if max min equal to min max, then that is nothing but the saddle point. Clear? So here if you observe max min or min max, it is equal to the 2, and that is nothing but it's a game of value or value for the game. Clear? So here we need to consider the saddle point. So if we want to evaluate the saddle point, in that case this particular player A must play the strategy N and player B must play the strategy point P. So this is nothing but it's a saddle point. And if I consider the game value, then it is equal to the 2. Clear? I hope you understand the concept of saddle point. Now let's consider another example. Now here player A is there, -4, -3, 3, -7. So I will write R minimum and C maximum. So here if you observe, then R minimum is -4, here -7, column maximum is -3 and 3. So if I evaluate the min max, दोनों में से कौन सा छोटा है? -3. Min max is equal to -3, and if I evaluate max min, maximum value is -4. So here if you observe max min, it is not equal to min max. So there is no saddle point. Clear? So in this case, you will not get any kind of saddle point. So definitely there will be a game value. We will see later on how to get the game value by different mixed strategy method. Clear? Today we will see only whether the saddle point is there or not. Now I will consider the third example. 3, 2, -2, -3, -4 and -5. Here let's start. R minimum value is 2, minimum value is -3, -5. So if I consider the column max, then maximum value for column is 3, and here maximum value for column is 2. Now here if you observe, these two equal to this one. So if I evaluate max min, maximum value from this min value is 2, and min max, then minimum value between these two is 2. So here in this problem statement, if you observe, max min is equal to min max, and it is equal to 2. So I can write game value equal to 2. And if you ask me, so strategy for A, then I can say row 1. Clear? So if you observe this one, row 1. Clear? So here we got the max min value. So we can say it's a row 1 for strategy for A. And if you ask strategy for B, then obviously we can say, if I consider this is a row 1 and this is 2, then I can say column 2. If you consider this is column 1 and column 2. Clear? So strategy for A is row 1, strategy for B is column 2. And next is saddle point. So saddle point, again we can write 1, 2. Same here, 1, 2. Simple. So in examination, question may ask on game value, they may ask strategy for A, they may ask saddle point. Now here if you observe, game value is 2, then payoff for A is equal to +2, and in question if they ask for payoff for B, then it must be -2. Clear? Because if A is winning, value is +2, so he is winning means B is losing. Similarly, you can solve the different numerical based on this particular strategy. Clear? Now we will see one numerical, so you will get entire idea about the saddle point. Clear? Okay, I will write first the matrix for different player. So player A, and here I will write player B, and matrix is lambda 6 2 -1 lambda -7 -2 4 lambda. Clear? Now what is the question? Question is, for what value of lambda the game with following payoff matrix is strictly determined. Clear? So here what we need to evaluate, we need to evaluate the value for this particular lambda. Clear? So here what I will consider, I will consider the R minimum and column maximum. Now here if you observe, the minimum value between these two value irrespective of this lambda is 2. Here minus 7 minus 2. So if you compare the column, if you consider the column, then we must find out the maximum column value. So here I can write maximum value is 1, 6 and 2. Clear? Now I will evaluate the max min from the all row. So it is equal to 2. And if you evaluate the min max value, then minimum value, if you observe, it is minus 1. Clear? Now here if you observe, max min, it is not equal to the min max, so saddle point will not be there. However, the value of game will lies between -1 and 2. Clear? So value of game, it will be greater than lambda, value for the game is always greater than -1 and it will be the less than 2. Clear? So sometimes if they ask you about the value of game, then we can write in the range. Clear? So it will be definitely in the range of min max to max min. If it is equal, then definitely that will be the saddle point, and that value it will itself will give the value of game. Now in this case there is no saddle point, then we can evaluate the game value, it will between these two value. Clear? Now for the strictly determinable games, since maximum value must be equal to the minimum value, then we can say that our lambda value again it will be between these two value. Clear? So this is all about the saddle points of the pure game. So here we can see, we have already seen the rule number 1, which is known as look for the pure strategy. So when the examination, when there is a one matrix is given, so always look for the pure strategy. That is very important. So always look for a saddle point while attempting to solve any kind of game. If the given problem has a saddle point, then definitely you will get the directly value for the game, and if it is not given, then we have a different method. We will see that method in next lecture. I hope you understood the entire concept of the pure strategy. Clear? So if you like the video, then you can subscribe my channel. Thank you.